On the radio and on the phone, I have the one, the only, the local girl making good. We're so glad you're joining us today. Jacklyn Collier, welcome to the show and welcome home in some respects, back to Shamokin and Mount Carmel and Coltmont and the Coal Town.
Thank you so much, Rudy. I'm a fan of yours, and you know I'm a Coal Region girl always and forever, so it's really an honor to be on your show.
Well, the question is because there's probably somebody listening who has the same dreams that you had, and you made so good. What would you tell somebody in Mount Carmel or Shamokin who's listening today and saying, you know what, I'd love to take this beyond the local area, the local community. Did that happen I know it happened with a lot of hard work, but can you give us a little background on that?
Yeah, for sure. So it definitely happened with a lot of hard work, but it also happened because I wasn't really good at anything else. I grew up in a sports family, and my mom and my dad coached sports. My brother and my sister played sports. They were all awesome. And, I was just kind of the one that was, clumsy and didn't really fit in with that stuff. So my parents put me in community theater from the time I was 6 years old. And I just never stopped. And I think that, well, first of all, if anyone's listening and they want to get into acting or they're interested in performing arts, feel free to reach out to me. Genuinely, I'm always happy to talk to people about it. On Instagram, I'm at Jacklyn Collier, if you want to say hi there. Because, a lot of people think if you're growing up in a small town, how are you going to come to the big city and what are you going to do? And it seems so far away, but I think that the more you learn, I went to Susquehanna for, I studied acting there, and then I went to grad school at the University of Houston, and the training was really valuable for me to really work on my craft and meet people. And then I moved to New York, and even though it felt a little bit scary because it's so different from the Coal region, you find your people wherever you go, and even though it's not quite as welcoming as the Coal region, there are still really friendly people everywhere. So I'm really blessed that I feel like I've gotten to live in the two best places in the world.